Good morning. No. Good afternoon. Welcome to 1C Show Channel. Yeah. What's that? Oh, that's the Steelers neck wrestling here. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. So, sorry. Let me see if I can reach it. Oh, there you go. Yes. Oh, it was a gift to somebody who's a Steelers fan. But anyway, how is everyone doing? Oh, someone said something. Josh loves to travel 78. How are you? How is Marion? Good morning, Marion. How are you guys doing this fantastic morning? It's like 70 degrees, kind of cool, which is nice. I like this type of weather. You can just put on a nice little shawl if you need to, just take it off when you want. You can still look nice and neat and all that good stuff. But I like this kind of weather. I slept so good last night. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to get up. Actually, I thought I was running late because I was sleeping so good. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't hear my alarm clocks. Like, what's going on? This is feeling a little too good now. What day is it? Like, what's going on? So I realized that, okay, time to get up. You know? Absolutely. So it's not a bad day. Let's see. I'm gonna wait till I get to another light to read the comments. You have to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Ooh. Let's see here. All right. Hey, precious. Okay. Oops. Busy with work, Orlando this week. Oh wow. Okay. Nice. Oh, you just got back from church? Okay. I know that's right. $83 block. Do that. Make that money. Absolutely. I start my new job, the W-2, on tomorrow. We is gooder. Okay. Josh said we is gooder. Easy weekend. Awesome. I'm so proud of you guys. I tell you. It's awesome to see, I see it as a blessing, that you guys are able to do some things that you want to do. And God has provided an income that you're able to do it. You don't have to be rich or millionaire to travel. You just have to, I believe, have the want to, the desire to do it. And pray that God will make a way. And voila, there you go. I just need the want to. I'll save up for it, but I just need. Anyway, that's a different story. Well, whatever. But yeah, so I'll start the W-2 tomorrow. Dinner with the family. Okay. How was your dad, right? Was it your dad that was in the house? I think it was your dad. How was your dad? I know you told us something that he was in the hospital or something like that. Oh, we're in Florida. Oh, okay. Awesome. Definitely. Maybe you guys can meet up with Scott. That would be cool. I don't know, how close a distance. Also, I don't know if you know Go Donnie. He has a business in Florida. He shared on one of his channels. His brother owns a business out there. And yeah. So once I start that, I'm still going to do Uber here and there because Uber technically is my extras. You can never have too much money, too many streams of income, the way I look at it nowadays. But basically, I want certain jobs to be stable for my heavy responsibilities. Then other little things I do, odds and ends, that's just extras that that you can have for gas, food, whatever, whatever you need the extras for. and you keep it moving. Long are the days of just one job. Just one job. Unless you have a two home income and you're not living above your means. You know? So that's the way I look at it. So I tried to stay below my means. When I got my home, it would have been, when I got my, if I would have got my home now, I would have been paying about $2,000 a month for it. My goal is to buy the land. I talked to the individuals so that it's something that I can pass on to my family, and they can pass it on to my nieces and nephews because I don't have any children. Because I've learned over the years, land is more valuable than actual property, if you will. Go ahead. If you're gonna go in the middle of the street, you need to get on in there. That's the way I see it. I'm just saying, unless you want to stay in the middle of the street, it's okay. You know. But yeah, so basically, no, sadly, I'm still working. Huh? Oh, okay. You're talking, Josh. Okay. Yeah. So it's one of those things. The more older you get, you begin to see some things. You begin to want to plan for your future so that as you get older, you don't have to work as hard, or you want to work smarter. And you want to not deal with the nonsense of the system and things of that nature. Wow, he's asking for food or money or something. And there's one guy sitting on the bus stop just looking at him. You just never know. So many different ways people set you up, man. Sometimes I see it like that, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, okay. Like when I was live on, was that yesterday? Oh my gosh, a car ran into that? Wow. Oh. Man, that's crazy looking. Anyway. Yeah, when I was live, I think, was it Friday? Yeah. And I was talking to this guy. I didn't realize you guys were telling me, Chelle, this is your opportunity to get away. I didn't even see it. I was busy watching him because he was like in the car, like leaning into the car, talking, and the camera was, I think, right there. So you guys were able to hear everything he said. Everything he said. The bombs and everything. I'm like, okay, here we go. And then I got a message from Chad. Good morning. How are you? Then I got a message from YouTube saying that there was some music in the background. I'm thinking once I was in Walmart, so they saying you're making money off of this video. However, the music or the people who have the rights of the music has the right to get some of my money. So I could demonetize it, but I'm gonna leave it the way it is because I'm trying to test something out here to see, you know, if one, they catch on, and then how much money would they take from me, things of that nature. Because sometimes I'm going to just not have some of my videos monetized if they're going to dangle, oh, you're not going to get paid if this is on your channel, kind of thing. So I'm going to sacrifice some money, if you will, when it comes to certain things. I don't like to feel like someone's dangling something over my head, like, if you don't do this, you don't get that. It's okay? All right. Michelle, how are you? Hey, how are you doing? That Marana is not a pickup truck. Ah, you see that back there, right? Today it is. I drove last night for 3 hours. It was the first time driving in almost 3 months. Oh, wow, I think. And I made 66 in 3 hours. Awesome. Let me tell you, Chad, this is what I know. You commented about your dad. Okay. He had 4 strokes 2 weeks ago. Oh, Jesus. Yes, I would like the, I think it's the cheddar taco chalupa box. Yeah. Let's see. What is that? The frozen. Is that mango?
No, we only have pineapple and city fruit.
Okay, pineapple. And I would like for that to be chicken and a soft taco, please.
You want the chorizo chicken and you want the taco sauce.
Yes.
Anything else?
That'll be all.
Any sauce?
No sauce.
773 is the total.
Hello?
773 is the total.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Oh, this is what I found out, Chad. Thank you. When I take a break from Uber and then I come back, it's like boom, boom, boom. They give you all these rides and you can make some quick money. But you do it for about 3 days after, it's like, the well done dried. What happened? So yeah. Hold on. No sauce. Sorry about that. I threw it in there. Sorry. That is so awkward to have such a big thing there. Okay. Sorry to hear that, Josh, about your dad. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you. Oh, straw. Thanks. Isn't that sick? Ooh. That's sick right there. Ooh, you can smell the. Oh, sorry. Thank you. All right, you too. I didn't expect for her to be moving so fast, but okay. Taste buds working. Yeah, let me tell you. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, guys. I had decreased my carb intake. And I guess it was a withdrawal because I was getting sick. I didn't have an appetite. Things taste nasty to me. My energy was low. After 12, I think I can turn here. 6 a.m. No left turn. 6 a.m. 9 p.m. I can't turn here. Except for transits. 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Ugh. Okay, so I gotta go in here. Yeah, I'm going to church. Yeah, on my way to church. I need my church. I like fellowshipping with my people. And it's a good thing. When I say my people, I'm not talking just African American, people in general. We have people who come to our church that are homeless, alcoholics, drug addicts, whoever wants to come, you know what I mean? Things of that nature. Love them all. Absolutely. The way things are this day and time, if you don't have something to keep, to have some type of morals or principles, you'll do anything. You'll try anything. No one is exempt. This I'm learning more and more. I can't see myself putting myself up on a pedestal thinking I'm better than anyone else, because the same situations that occur to others, and whatever happen, it can happen to me. I'm not exempt. Hey there, Premium Technology Vision. How are you? Merlin is good. What time is church start? About 12:30. Stop. Stop. Church peeps girly. Yes. I need it for myself. I go for myself, to help me be a better person and to alleviate stress and to gain strength. I go for different reasons, and it helps me. I'm still here, so that's a good thing. So I can't complain about that. I can't complain about that. All right, let's see here. I see something. I'll try to catch everybody. Okay, greetings. You're good? Awesome. Welcome to my channel. I've seen you on other channels. So welcome. Eating before you go to church? Yes, usually people eat after. You know what, Josh? You better stop it. You better stop. I know. Fried chicken greens and some mac and cheese, and yeah, after church. Nah, I'm not that girl. Nah, buddy, a lot of companies of fast food restaurants, they are full um, after church because a lot of church folks go eat. Yeah, they get their belly tight, real tight. I used to be a part of that. I can't lie. I used to be. It was about, hey, where we going? Where we going to eat? And we're eating an additional fellowship with your family and friends or church members, and you're talking about the message. It's like a happy time gathering. It's like a meeting at the round table, if you will. But there's a whole lot of food being passed. So I've changed those type habits a long, long time ago, to the point I'm not one to want to go out to different restaurants to celebrate with food. I prefer to do other things, either give me cash or do something else. A movie, just do something else. But let me tell you, good food and good people and a good conversation, it's not a bad thing. Providing what you're eating is what it's really about, and what you do afterwards. But sometimes you sit pretty tight. You like, whoo, I make it home, I'm hitting the bed. Yeah. I think that's a downfall for a lot of church folks. Because we believe in, if we get that soul food, now we want the physical food. And we want that physical food to be just as tight. Look at that. You see how it separates that fast? Whoa. Kind of bitter, but okay. Okay, church, you're going to come back and someone's going to break in there and take your cargo. No, it's a table. It's a glass table. I got it from someone. I'm going to switch out mine. I have a wooden round table. So I'm going to take that out and just use that one. It is scary time when family goes through things, yeah, and especially if it's like whoever is the monarchy or the not, because that's the mother, or what is the other one? Monarchy is another one. In other words, the person who kind of sort of keeps things together, if that particular person goes through, too tired to go to church today, okay, say your prayers, God understands, you know. The person who keeps things together, if something happens to them, it does affect the entire family. It really does. It really does. Yeah, man, that's interesting. Happy October, once you shop. Can you believe it? 2 months and 20 minutes. It's gone. Yeah, it's almost a new year. I'm quite sure it is more exciting than kicking the face with a golf shoe. Oh my gosh, of course it is. Of course it is. But you know what? I love this type weather. I'm looking forward to the changing of the leaves, like the colors, and pumpkin spice coffee. I tried the Dunkin' Donuts pumpkin spice iced coffee. I want to try the muffins. Uber and Tampa was telling me about the munchkins that they have there. And what else was he telling me about? The bowls. What's your opinion of Christians that don't go to church? My opinion about Christians who don't go to church? This first, I would think about what the reason is. Is it because they were hurt? Is it because they're tired or they're working? It depends on the reason. And then the bottom line is their relationship is between them and God. I mean, not that I don't care about people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is My time is spent on making or helping myself to be a better person. I am concerned about others, but I'm not concerned to the point that I'm going to point fingers at you and say, oh, you're going to hell because you're not going to church and so on and so forth. Me personally, when it comes to religion, it's it's up to it's a faith. For one thing, it's a faith walk. Whatever it is that you believe in, that's what you walk in. So it's a faith walk. I've never been to heaven, never been to hell. The reason why I'm okay with the Bible, yeah, I know there's some murderers in the Bible. I know King James, about King James and so on and so forth. However, there's so much within the Bible that I can live by, and it helps me to be a better person. No, I don't believe in being treated like nothing, and for my race or for my gender or so on and so forth. I don't believe in stuff like that. I believe the God that I believe, he is of love, he is of strength, encouragement, inspiration. He is one who is not going to turn you away when you're coming to him for help. So people see the Bible and have different interpretation. Hey, the Duck Jr., how are you? So me personally, Chad, I'm not concerned about people who don't go to church. That's up to them. I feel like it's my responsibility for me to go, and I do get something from where I go. And it's not no he say she say stuff where I go. There is no cliques within the church, because some churches do have cliques. Some churches are established just for the flow of money. I don't have that issue where I go. I've been to big churches, mega churches. I've been around. I've been in different places. So in terms of church, it's not something that's new to me. I mean, it's nothing new to me. I've been at some high levels, around some people that are in high places. So my perspective of church is, it shouldn't be stressful. For one thing, it should be something you want to do. It's like when someone say, girl, let's go out. You're more than willing to want to go out with your girlfriends. Hey, the dude beacon of lightning driver, say so. How are you? I have two dads. Oh, my real dad and Jesus. Oh, okay, awesome. I love falls. Fall is about mid-60s. Oh, okay, it's like 70 here. Some people say you don't need to go to church to be at church. Technically, no, you don't. That's right. You don't need to be a church goer to believe in a higher power. No, you don't. To believe is a system of belief. It's what you believe in. Now, for me, when it comes to going to church, me personally, I just enjoy being around family and friends. It's like not a secret society, but it's a nice place to gather around people who just see you as you, who loves you just because of who you are. You don't have to dress a certain way. You don't have to wear a certain designer bag. You don't have to have the biggest hat on in the church. You don't have to have the fattest pockets and all this and that. You don't have to have servants that help you do this and that. It's just, you're just welcome. That's where I go. And if I can't make it, it's no, my pastor, it's no, I mean, concern, like, don't get me wrong, it's a concern. I pray that you feel better, or pray everything work out for you. But in terms of, okay, where's your tithes and offering? I'm going to come to your house and pick it up. None of that. It's left in God's hands, whatever the situation is. I think a lot of times pastors and leaders, they put on themselves some added stress that's not even called for. And hey sis, I'm coming. You're good? I'm doing a live. I'm doing a live on YouTube. Yeah, so that's why I just stayed right here and pulled over. You good? I got $1. You want to go to the store or something? I knew that. I knew it. I knew it. No, I'm teasing you. How are you doing though? That's good. Oh, what's that done? Oh, that looks like $2, girl. What? Actually, no. No, I don't. I can't even think of it. I got something from Taco Bell, so yeah, I'm good. All right. Yeah. All righty. Devotional speaker for us. I'm very good. Oh, I'm doing awesome, the Beacon. I'm glad you're doing well. Fall is more amazing than being Ellie with the game. Yes, it is, of course. Yeah, I've been, look, Michelle, let me tell you, I've been around. I've been at the state level, okay? Let me tell you, this is right. You don't need to be a churchgoer to believe. No, you got to believe. For one thing, let me tell you, the way the system is in some churches right now, it's a lot of political things going on. It's for some, it's a lot of money flowing, and I'm not even gonna go that into that part. But what I'm saying is this: I'm gonna stay on course. What I'm saying is this: what you do with the life that was given to you, your mom, carried you for 9 months, or if you were a preemie and you're here and you're alive now, the choices you make is gonna be your decision, whatever it is, from your faith to no faith to whatever it is that you do. The choice that you make has an effect on you. And if you're okay with your choices, who am I to change those for you when you're a grown person? You know what I mean? If someone is seeking help and answers about my belief, I'll share my belief, but I'm not going to put or try to put my belief on them. It's like when you go to an all-you-can-eat restaurant. There is so many types of food there. They're not telling you, hey, eat this, eat that, eat it all. No, whatever it is that you prefer to eat, enjoy. So that's the way I look at it. Whatever your belief is, whatever gets your cajoons going and get you revved up in the morning, hey, I just got to do what works for me. And it works for me, and I'm happy. I have no regrets. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm not into pointing fingers at other people when it comes to. I used to be. I used to be that type of person. I used to be behind the pulpit telling, oh my gosh, I was woof. I was woo. How do you feel about Pentecostal belief? Girl, that's where I was. What? If you only knew, Michelle, I'm telling you, if you only knew my background, if you only knew, if you only knew, the way I look at it is this. Um, when it comes to that belief, there are different beliefs within the. I asked for soft. She gave me hard. Okay. Anyway. When I was in the Pentecostal movement, we only did, a lot of people see it as a cult, for one. We only dealt with our kind, meaning those who are Pentecostal. Those are the only churches we dealt with. We didn't deal with no one else. No Baptist, no Lutheran, no Catholics, no non-denomination. If you're not a part of the Kojic movement, we don't deal with you. And let's see, how can I say this? As time went on and the older I got, there's a situation that occurred, and it happened in the church that I attend, and the pastor spoke something. Okay. Okay, I'll put it this way. The cover was pulled off. I'll just do it like that. The covers were pulled off. So much was shown, and I saw things that I didn't really realize what was happening. And so as time went on, I still hung in and I observed. And then I talked it over with my mom. And I told her that I was leaving the church. And my mom said, well, I'm not going to let you go out there on your own. So my mom, she left with me, and we continue on our journey. Um, I have a great voice in terms of singing, but there was a lot of discrepancies from the first family. When it came to singing, they preferred to put me in the background. They had to be the ones to shine. And me growing up, you know, being a child, being submissive, it's like, oh, okay, you know how you sometimes you just sit back and like, oh, okay, okay, okay. And then things began to stir up, things, so on and so forth. So when I asked to do lead, it was like crickets. I'll be there, sis. Are you cold?
Shirley,
You want to get in or no?
ain't you doing your live?
Yeah, you. Oh man, I got stuff up there.
You got stuff
I
back
got
there
yeah in
too?
the back.
All
Yeah,
over the place.
yeah. Man, I don't want to have you hold on. Like, let me close it down, okay? I'll be in.
You want me to take that?
No, because I'm gonna nibble a little bit while I'm closing it down. Who say what? Yes, indeed. Um. So, and I don't want to go into the details of the details, but what I'm saying is, Michelle, I've been around, okay? I know some things. Um. Now I'm non-denominational. Do I believe I'm going to hell? No. Do I socialize with all people? Yes. One thing I noticed when I was going to a part of the Kojic, they didn't want us to mix with no one else but their kind. For different reasons. Different reasons. I mean, people have their reasons why. And you're taught to obey. You don't have a mind of your own. What? Why? Rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You come questioning why. Why this? Why that? No. You know, they come up with a particular scripture to put you in your space, if you will, to keep you sitting or whatever. But there was a lot of jealousy. There was a lot of not believing in women preachers, and you know, if the women would preach, they had a lower pulpit versus the men. And some churches are still built the same way. I'm talking facts. I'm not talking just to be talking. This is what I know. um, I just begin to see that there was so much hatred within it, to the point that I built a hatred in my heart for certain types of people, and I thought it was right. So once I broke away and began to pray and to seek God, never left my belief in God, but I knew it was about the people. And once I broke away from that, I began to see things differently, and to see that God loves all people. It's not that he likes everything what we all do, but I have more of a love for people, no matter who you are, versus you're not like me, you don't live like me, so you're going to hell. You know what I mean? In a lot of Pentecostal movement, it's all about beating you down when you're not doing right, you're going to hell. It's not uplifting. For some churches, it's not uplifting you. It's like, if you're down, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're not getting up, that's it for you, you're going to hell. I don't think God has given any human being the authority to dictate, to say you are going to hell. I don't know. For one, we are human beings. We are subject to falling. We are subject to doing something wrong today, tomorrow, or the second before we take our last breath. Okay? So I feel we don't have the right to tell a person you're going to hell. I understand the Bible says if you do this and that, this and that, this is what happens. I understand that. However, we don't know when we're going to end. Just because you might see this person in this state at this point in time in life, don't mean they're going to be there tomorrow or in the future. But yet you're going to put a stamp on their life and say, that's it for you. I don't feel we as human beings have that right. We don't have that right. We really don't. So, yeah, that's the way I see it. Yeah, 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 Michelle. Let me tell you. Yeah, yeah, Chad. Yeah, yeah, and they can. Hello. They can think what they want. What you say, sir? Yeah. So those who are doing it really the way it should be done in terms of the Kojic, then yeah, I'm live. Yeah, I told sis she ain't tell you. Uh-huh. All right, I'm coming though. Um, those who are a part of it now. Some they do have female preachers now. I don't know where they're preaching it, if they're on the smaller level or the top level. And then a lot of things, when it comes to the interpretation of the Bible, there are a lot of different interpretations. And me personally, I feel that for most people, since you can interpret it in different ways, people grab it and run with it, and then those who believe what they're saying, they grasp onto it and they keep it going. Religion is a system of belief. It's what you believe in, what your faith is in, what you believe in. Some people believe the wind is the god, the trees, the dirt, the certain animals. I'm like this: believe what you want. I'm not going to argue with anyone about that, because the thing is this: if I die today or tomorrow, you still won't know who belief was right. You still won't know. Unless how in the Bible, in Revelation, which a lot of people run away from the Revelation, I'm not going to go into that. Um, then, you have the end times and you begin to see who was right, who was wrong, if you will. Um, but my thing is, when it comes to religion, what I believe in is not hurting anyone. It's not hurting me. It's helping me. No, it's not making me be a doormat for no one. It's not making me take the back seat for anyone, uh, because I don't believe in that. Because I do know way back when my ancestors, they were taught, the different verses in the Bible to be submissive, obey your master, and so on and so forth. And some Christians have that same mentality. But me personally, my master is not a human being. Period. Period. Okay. And then, in other words, there's a lot of different things that the Bible have some discrepancies from, for a lot of people that reads it and know about it. But what I do, I use what helps me in this world. Oh wow, I tangled my hair up. And oh, there it is. In this world, and I'm not hurting anybody, and I just keep moving. Good morning.
Good morning, baby.
And I keep on going from there. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. But I'm happy, and I have no regrets, none whatsoever. Oh, thank you. I enjoy your personality too, Michelle. Not because we have the same first names, but anyway. But no, what I pick up from your vibe is, like anybody, a lot of things, we go through some things, but there's something that has happened in your life that you learned from it, and you have grown from it, and now you're back with a certain level of assertiveness. um you're how can I say, you're taking over your choices that you make in life. I I would say that's the vibe I'm picking up from you. And it's like you're a no nonsense kind of woman, and it's like, no, no, you're gonna say what you say, if that's how you believe and see it. What is that? Oh, no. If that's how you see it, and you move on from there. And that's the way sometimes you have to be in life. You have to have some type of sternness about yourself. We know who we are, and others' opinion don't matter. Yes, no nonsense is me all the way. Yeah. And you don't get that way. Hey, Tina, how are you? How's the car? I saw Frank was telling you about my ordeal. I got the battery. My brother popped it in for me. I'm much happier now, and the right people. And exactly. And you have to, in life, you have to strip away, pull away, walk away from some things that you no longer need. A lot of times in life, certain things get us to a certain point. And then when you at that point, you begin to see things and learn things like, something wrong here. I'm seeing something that I didn't see before. It's time to break away. It's time to boom, go to the next step. And you keep it moving. But you've learned from that level where you were, and the strength to push you on further. You know. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
And it take you further on in life, and that's what you want to do. You don't want to stay around the same people doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and there's no growth. There's nothing. It's good to see you again too, Tina. Always. I saw Frank was talking to you in Hangouts about my situation with the battery. Yeah, let me tell you, girl. And see, what I learned is it wasn't so much that my car needed a 5-year warrant, 5-year battery. Like my brother explained to me, he said, "You want the size is what is the most important, um, and of course, the functionality of it all." But my mind was thinking, "Oh, I need the 5-year." It was beyond the 5 years. If you can get a 5-year warranty, that's great in terms of the durability of it, the carry you, so you won't have to deal with getting another battery in a year or 2 years. But he said technically I could have bought a 1-year battery, or even a 2-year battery, or a 3-year battery. But why go there if you don't have to, if there is a 5-year warranty battery out there? Also, it's less than $100. You want that. If you can save money here and there, you might have to go a little distance here, a little distance there, but you want that. In the long run, it's a benefit. I'm good for the next 5 years. And with Walmart, it's 3 years replacement. So if there's anything happens within the 3 years, which I was talking to my brother again about, I said, "Oh Lord, 3 years, I don't want to deal with this again." He said, "Michelle, you have to look at it this way. If you don't have money, you can still get a new battery. Also, it's guaranteed that you can go back and get a decent battery. You don't have to run around here and there and in hopes of getting the right battery. You have the connection now with the Walmart." Also, I got to print out my receipt because they say keep it for your records. So in my mind, when I see that, they're telling me, "Oh, we're not going to keep your records for you. So if anything happens, it's a possibility I might not get a replacement. I don't know. But I'm going to make a hard copy of my receipt, and also put it in a computer so I can have it downloaded." So what I'm saying is, if you can get a better deal, it may be a little bit more frustrating. Pray to get through that frustration and get that better deal. Um, they also was telling me that they would put the battery in for me, but at that point I was mentally drained, everything I had to go through, because everything was so unexpected, and I don't do well with things that are unexpected. It's hard for me to transition to get things in gear. But anyway, they would give you $12 back if you return the battery. So then I'm like, "Hey, April May, how are you? That is nice to see you again." So I'm like, "Oh man, I gotta go back out there and just for $12." My brother, he is so smart. He's like, "Well, you can let him have the $12 if you want. It's up to you. Or you can give me the receipt. I'll go get it for you. Or, when you want to go back to take it, you can." So he put the old battery in the car. Then I'm like, "No, I'm gonna go ahead and take it back." Because I was like, I got a table in here that I got to keep in here until I get my sidekick to get it out. Then I would end up having a battery, an old battery in here. And I was like, no, something just kicked in. I was like, no, I'm going to take it back. I took it back. And they took the battery and gave me my $12 back. So I'm good to go. Oh, Tina said, wish I had someone outside of the mechanic shop that could have helped me where. Yeah, AutoZone. I can't see all of what you're saying, Tina. Let's see. I'm going to go in here so I can see it. So I'm glad I got it done. I'm grateful for my brother. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm good to go for now. I watched him put the battery in, so now I'm more familiar. I was kind of apprehensive to put the battery in because I thought it was so important to have the rubber hand grips on your pliers and all your different particular tools. But he said, no, the main thing is not to allow your metal equipment to touch the post, of the battery. So I was good with that. Okay, so wish I had someone outside the mechanic shop that could have helped me where I could have just bought a battery with AutoZone and put it in our. It, yeah. It's good to have people around you that have some type of know-how with plumbing, um, building a house. What is it? Refrigeration, furnace, and refrigeration. Not that you want friends to use them for that perspective, but that you have someone who you can kind of trust to get some insight. It's good to have different friends for that. I believe in that. But my brother is pretty much my go-to man, if you will, because he's familiar with so much. He's very knowledgeable, and I'm grateful for his wife to be understanding, because when he's helping me, I'm taking, that time. But, they work it all everything out together. In other words, it's a team effort with everything that they do, and I appreciate that. So I think it's good to have individuals who got your back and who you can bounce off ideas to, you know. But I'm gonna get off of here and get on up in the camp here. But yeah, I'm grateful. I am so grateful. So now I know. My brother. Oh, see, he left too far. He can give you a video, but still you have to be careful. But if I had to get it put in again, I know what to do now. I know what to do. So, and then we were looking for the alternator, because you know how all that intertwines together. And the way the cosmetic is under the hood, it's hard to see the alternator. So I know when it comes to that, when I need that replaced, I might have to take it to the dealership, or I have another mechanic that I can go to who I pretty much, he does really good work, and I can kind of sort of not feel like he's going to take advantage of me. And that's so important, because sometimes when you just go to any type of yeah, absolutely, any type of mechanic shop that you don't know, sometimes they see us and they look, oh, we got somebody right here, we're gonna pull at that frightening string, if you will. Oh, if you don't get that replaced, oh my god, and the next thing we know, really, oh my god, oh, okay, yeah, just do it. You know what I mean? It's sad. But I do have a decent mechanic who I can go to, and my brother gave approval that he's a decent person. So you know what I mean. So if I got to make that move, I know I'm good on that end, and what needs to be done will be done, and I don't have that worration about it. But yeah, so let me get off of here, guys. And as I always say, and I believe this, I walk in this, I'm learning this. Love yourself, know yourself, be yourself, change yourself to improve yourself. It's all about you. That's the way I see it. Yep, that's what the van video was about. Oh, okay, cool. Not the recent one. The one that I saw, Tina, was you were taking your little journey and looking at the waterfalls and stuff like that. Is there another one? Or the other van story when your battery died and you were on the church's parking lot waiting for a tow truck to come. I saw that one, but yeah, I'll make sure I caught up. Oh, the van broke down. Oh, okay. How you doing? Hello, hoes, chat family. I'm new here. Oh, well, welcome to One Seashell channel. Thank you for stopping by. Hope all have a great day. If you gotta work, hope you make a lot of money. That's right, Michelle. Great live show. Thank you. All right, everybody, check each other out if you would like. And let's just keep moving. All right, guys, take care.